Do great leaders create more followers, or do they create more leaders? Let's unpack that one today. What's up, everyone? It's Johnny here with Tell a Friend. Man, thank you guys so much for joining us on this Message Monday. We really appreciate that. So I've been reading some stuff about leadership, and I read somewhere, I don't know, a long time ago that, do leaders create followers, or do they create great leaders, right? And that kind of, I've been thinking about that, when in my leadership style, am I creating just a bunch of people who are following me? Or do I want to create more leaders like myself, right? So I've been fortunate enough to, at work, school, at church, be in leadership positions. And I've been in some pretty tough situations, right? And learned some techniques on how to deal with those individuals maybe kind of giving up the team a hard time, right? So I want to share some with you. I have a 17-year-old son. I love this kid to death. He's caring, he's funny, he's very nice, and he loves giving back. Matter of fact, he kind of reminds me of, yes, yours truly, not to toot my horn or nothing like that, but he's a great kid. But I do have a small issue with him, right? When it comes to, in my thought anyways, small chores around the house, little things that I ask him to do, it takes him forever to do them. I mean, sometimes days, right? And I catch myself when I get upset, I'll repeat myself over and over and over again with him to get my point across, right? And then we kind of get into these lengthy discussions. If some may even say, maybe it sounds like an argument that we're kind of talking back and forth. And I was thinking about that. How come that, or do I want, I'm thinking to myself, do I want to create another leader in my son, Luke? Or do I want him just to do what I say? Like I'm the boss, just do what I say and not as I do. Because he had that conversation. Well, Dad, you're not picking up your dish or whatever. So we had that conversation before, right? So I was thinking about that. How can I be a better leader to him, right? And I was thinking, over the years, I learned all these techniques in school, in church, in work, how to deal with individuals. But why do I seem like when it comes to my children, that I throw all those techniques that I've learned over the years out the window when I'm dealing with these guys, right? With my kids. Well, it shouldn't be like that, right? It should not be like that, because if I want to create, great leaders, if you want to create the next leader, right? And you can, don't ever think that you can't, right? You have to start and take a look at yourself in the mirror and say, what am I doing, right? I think one of the first things that we do, and this is, I think all of us do, right? We engage with the situation, right? In this case, I'm talking about my son, right? I engage in the power struggle, right? It takes two to argue. It takes two to dance. I am sticking up for myself, which I think I need to do. And he is sticking up for himself. And I think what he thinks he seems is right. And we kind of go back and forth, and there's no end to it sometimes. Until I say, do as I say and not as I do, or I'm the boss, right? Because often I end up saying, you know what? I'm the boss, so I become this counter power, right? So you know what? I don't care what you think, just do it. So here's my advice for you guys today. Number one, stop engaging in the power struggle, right? Because it takes two to argue, it takes two to struggle, two to fight, right? It takes two to create this hostile environment. So the first thing is stop engaging in the power struggle, right? The next thing I'm going to take us to do is right. I'm practicing now. I got to do right, which is very important, right? State what you want staff member, your kids to do. Tell them, give them direction, tell them when you need it done, how you need it done, and let them know that there's going to be some consequences if it's not done, right? I mean, you don't have to be, I'm going to, be mean, but just let them know, right? And then here's the thing, walk away. You've said it, like George Foreman at the grill, said it and forget it. Walk away, and that's going to help you create this environment of peace, right? In your home, in your school, in your work, because you're no longer engaging in this power struggle, right? You're no longer exercising your authority, but you're saying, hey, I'm laying out the guidelines. If you don't follow them, there is going to be some consequences. So that's kind of what I was thinking today, because I know a lot of us today, we struggle with this. We struggle with our kids, our staff members, people at work. State your opinion, get it out, and then move on. Because otherwise, you're going to be sitting there fighting, upset, and not being able to move forward. But that's my thought today. I want to create the next leaders and not followers. I want to have my kids, my aunts, my uncles, my sisters. Linda, if you're listening, I know you are. Linda, you're going to be the next leader. I want to be the example to them on how to be the next leader, how to stand up for what's right, and do the right thing. But anyways, I love you guys. Be blessed. And don't forget to tell a friend. And if you ain't got no friends, come over to Tell a Friend. We can all be friends together. Anyways, take care. Bye.